Hello and welcome to Proverb Minutes. Today let's talk again about the heart and how we can bring that light of God into our sense of being and have it to where it brings us the not only joy but that refreshment to be able to endure and live to the fullest that we are able. So let's get right into it with Proverbs 4:4. He also taught me and said to me, "Let your heart retain my words, keep my commands and live." So what we clearly see here is that we have to be taught. And we have to be taught how to live. And how are we taught how to live? The most appropriate, beneficial way is to let our heart retain the words of God, to keep His commands. That's where we go to achieve the greatest that we can be, as not just individuals, but as a people inspired by God Himself. And it is to remember His word, isn't it? And that's what we're called to do. Do this in remembrance of me. And here in 2 Timothy 2:22, we're given the instructions on how to regain a heart of truth from the roots of our decay away from God, our ignorance from God as we grow. Flee also youthful lusts, but pursue righteousness, faith, love, peace with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. With those, you see, we have to assemble together with those loyal. And hopefully we're with honest ones that aren't deceiving us. But here, avoid foolish and ignorant disputes, knowing they generate strife. And how many people posture, even in the church, to gain superiority and or power and control in their self-serving domination and piousness. Aren't we just tired of people that are holier than thou? Because God's looking for servants here. Look, and a servant of the Lord must not quarrel, and be gentle to all, able to teach, patient in humility, correcting those who are in opposition, if God perhaps will grant them repentance. That means, hey, I did wrong. I'm sorry I did wrong. I'm not just going to stay on my cloud knowing I did wrong, but ignore it, because people that are arrogant tend to ignore their stumbling, hardened hearts of heightened superiority, so that they may know the truth. That's the key. Remember, patience and love. And that they may come to their senses and escape the snare of the devil, having been taken captive by him to do his will. So we break this down, we can see the order of it. That we're supposed to pursue those upward things, to flee the youthful lusts, ignorant disputes. They cause grief and hardship in a life. And to be in service, we have to assist one another in patience and humility. And, well, some people don't like to be corrected. The people that don't care. You may correct somebody that's mispronouncing, so I don't care. Well, then it's hard to correct somebody that doesn't want help. And there are those that are that way because of the arrogance that rides on top of their hearts that brings them to the bottom. But again, to check the top, are we in that? Are we checking ourselves to see if we're in the peace of God and our hearts are being guarded? And so it comes down to, perhaps they'll know the truth. Why do we share things? Why do we study the Bible? Because we want to know those things that would set us free. Well, I thank you for coming to Proverb Minutes. I hope this has helped you. And, well, let's get going in the weather storm of time. God is calling us to come back to Him, to be immersed in His truths. Let us do this if we are able, and help those that are struggling along the ladders that we all travel, and we're climbing to the glory of God. Thank God for that. Have a great day, great week. Come back at the next appointed time, and we'll see you. Thanks for coming to Proverb Minutes. And we call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Thank God for that.